Welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Pull back. That's what we're looking for. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle, there's a white stripe. And you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember, nice work.
And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing, good job, that's what we're looking for. Congratulations, you've got the basics down pat. Can't wait to see you use some of these lessons. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Well done on that lesson.
The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, move the aim marker with the aim stick towards or away from you. The further away from you the marker is, the stronger your putt will be. Since this is a little bit downhill, you'll want to ease up on the weight, so move that aim marker a little bit closer to you by pulling down on the aim stick, and then have a go at this putt.
That's the stuff.
Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go.
Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go.
That was well done. And with that, hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course.
Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up. Or, in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green. Not quite. Let's reset. Try again. Good job on that one. Now, it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now, to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. Well, you've got that one down. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. All right, that didn't pan out. Let's give it another go. Not quite. Let's try that again. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Hello there, and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So, we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to... Great work. Looks like you've got the hang of that. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin, and then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. And let's just go ahead and try that again, okay? Well, not quite. Let's try that again. Well, you've got the hang of this one. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot is a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving the aim stick to the left, you can apply a fade. By moving the aim stick right, you can apply a draw to the ball flight. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range. We'll chalk that one up as a success.
Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q-School Final. It's time to get underway, so let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Look, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. And here we are with the third shot. Time now for the fourth shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? This next putt is for bogey. And unfortunately, it's going to be a drop shot to begin the day.
And a stumble on the opening hole never sets the tone very well. It'll be interesting to see how they react.
Seems like they got an abundance of swing thoughts going on there. Perhaps paralysis by analysis. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past. The likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Yeah, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Yeah, putting for bogey here.
That'll sting a bit. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Okay, steady now. Just a short putt remaining here. And a little slide down the standings after that hole. Teeing off here at the third hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Going with the 5-iron here.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Found the deep rough. This will take a big hack to get out here.
No, this is like hitting it into a head of cabbage. I mean, it literally is just awful.
Getting ready to play their third. And this one is for bogey. Oh, just missed. No, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Currently at 6 over par. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well played. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Second shot here on the 5th. Okay, let's get those 2 important things back. Timing and tempo. Setting up in some very deep rough. And here we are with their 4. This is their 5th shot. Here's their 6th shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
That gets the job done. Sitting at 8 over par for the day. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 160 yards.
Going with the 7. Right into the water on that one. And he's down there.
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Straight into the water. All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Look like this one's heading to the beach. From the sand, looking to get up and down. Oh, what a wonderful bunker shot. Nice little putt to hole, that one. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
This one heading to the bunker.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
Let's hope this one gets a good lie, because it's heading towards the rough. This would be a great up and down from this spot. This putt for par here. That gets the job done. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. They found the sand here. 19 feet to the cup. Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. And hopefully they've been able to give themselves a little pep talk after that unfortunate result at the last. They need to focus here and set up the next tee shot.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play. and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Playing their fourth shot. Playing their fifth shot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Oh dear, this next putt now for double bogey. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Alrighty, Rich, this is crunch time. We're through 9 holes today. This player's on the wrong side of the cut line.
I don't think they're nervous because they're so far out of it. It would take a miracle for them to make the cut.
From around 140 yards here. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
That's a touch of class.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Getting ready to play their third. Well, you like the look of those hands.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Yeah, that one will play. Second shot here on the 12th. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 26 feet from the cup. This one to save par.
That was a narrow miss. And this one will be for bogey. This hole is a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
$15 feet to the cup. Ooh, right by the hole. This one's for bogey. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. And he needs this to save par.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Come on, don't be shy.
Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this Q School event, already in progress. We're picking up action on the 15th hole. Let's charge to the finish line. I've seen worse looking swings at a playground. And here we are with the third shot. Going with the hybrid. Not quite the shot he was wanting. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Time for the fifth shot. Sixth shot coming up. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Just need to pull the putter back a little bit further, I think.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exactly what happened there. A flat-out choke.
Going with the 6-iron here.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Second shot here on the 16th. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
This is important. Big par putt here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. Yep, well holed for bogey. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Setting up now on a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line.
Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston, I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in two by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Oh, that was pure. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
If it's up, it could be in. And in it goes for the par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have sixes and sevens.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one is headed to the right.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. Oh dear. Can he get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
And from the bunker here. That's a bit unlucky. Here's their 7th shot. And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. And this shot from the bunker. Come on, second time lucky. Oh, that's an inauspicious way to finish. Too many shots on the final hole. Time's up, my friend.
Well, you never like to see this, Rich. Missing the cut and Q score is certainly going to hurt their prospects going forward.
Yeah, where do they go from here? They don't have any status on any of the main tours. They can try Monday qualifiers. They can bounce around on the mini tours. But the player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get back into the Korn Ferry Tour Finals again.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam.
Really looking forward to the action out there on the course today.
Looked better in their mind before they hit it.
Second shot here on the first. Getting ready to play their third. Wow, that's misjudged. Big putt for par coming up. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
Yeah, in the bunker off the tee. Great recovery.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
That's really not what they were looking for.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
That got a little out of control, I think.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. He was on a good line. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for bogey.
Yeah, nicely holed. Currently at +1 for the day. And after a bogey at the last, they're looking for a big drive on this hole.
Just one bunker surrounds the screen. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
This is from miles away. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
That was a gallant attempt. Putting for bogey. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And down it goes.
Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. 4 feet to the cup. And that will drop in for birdie. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
From around 170 yards here.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Going with the 7. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Putting for par. This one's dialed in. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt.
Finally, they needed it.
Now 5 strokes behind. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
This one is heading towards the nasty stuff.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Going with the 8-iron here. That got caught up in a few of the branches. Splash. This is their 5th shot. 5 shots off the lead. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
3 feet to go here to the hole. That will work. Trailing by 7 after that hole. This hole is a long par 5.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, well played. And here we are with the third shot. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Now 7 shots behind after that. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Going with the 5-wood.
This one headed left.
That ball looked a little thirsty. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Outstanding approach shot. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's a good putt to hole for a bogey. Sitting at 5 over for the day. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, so close. Well holed. Let's move on. Well, Rich, this is tough. This player's battling to make the cut, and it's cut day. How nervous are they right now?
Luke,
right now they're so far below the cut line, it's going to take a miracle for them to stick around.
Where did that come from? That's not his style.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Not sure if that's how they drew it up.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Ooh, that almost went down. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
Well, what about that, Rich? A great display of resilience.
And that is a nice up and down out of the greenside bunker for the par.
And that's now 5 over for the round. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
Good shot there, Beamer. Playing from around 240 yards.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with a 3-wood here. That's a terrific shot and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the 12th. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one will run uphill.
That's frustrating. It's just about 3 feet away. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Sitting at +5 for the day. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. Second shot here on the 13th. Opting for the 5-iron. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Bogey putt coming up here. Looking really good. Ouch, that hurts. And this one will be for double bogey. A little slide happening here on the leaderboard. See if he can bounce back. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
Par 4, sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. That was a bit of a miscue.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
11 feet to the cup. That one's come up short.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
Sitting at 10 over par for the day.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Attaboy, good shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from about 105 yards.
It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And let's have another look at that one.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
Going with the 5-iron here. That's going to find the water, sadly. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, this is straight back into the breeze. Going to be a tough one.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
Look out left.
And that one's headed to the drink. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Just didn't drop. No one likes to put a quad on the card. Let's make this, please. Currently plus 13 for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And that was a bit of a misfire.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Setting up to play the shot here from the greenside rough. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
We don't want to drop any more shots. Let's make this for double. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
There's part of about 6 feet coming up. That's tracking. And with that, this player has finished their Q School final. But Rich, unfortunately, they didn't manage to make it to that all-important top 50 and won't be able to advance to the Corn Ferry Tour next season. However, on their side is the opportunity to do it all again next year.
The player's going to have a rough go of it for another year until they can get back and hopefully get into the Corn Ferry Tour Championships.
A fair bit of soul-searching, I would imagine.
There's going to be a lot of searching for your game a little bit. I mean, you're going to be traveling, living on the road full-time. It's not easy nor fun, but it can and hopefully will make this player better in the future.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Without further ado, let's get into the coverage of this exciting event. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey, delighted to be alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam.
Looking forward to the action out on the golf course today, Luke.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
This would be a great up and down.
That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
Oh, little sigh of relief. Happy to be putting again. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Looks like they may have pushed that one. And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Ouch, that's not the way they intended to start their day, Rich.
Nope, it looked like you were out there, Luke. Lucky to get away with a double bogey. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Second shot on the second. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
That's definitely left of the green.
Time now for the fourth shot. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Nah, that's a tad upsetting.
Putting for a bogey. Sitting at 3 over for the day. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3, to say the least.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Is that what they had in mind?
And coming up well short.
He has this putt to save his par.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that's a couple of bogeys on the bounce, I'm afraid.
You're making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
The fourth at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Will he be able to get out of this one?
They'll have to get their best bunker technique out here because this is nasty.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
An important par save.
Ooh,